Hey everyone, welcome to our first night of the 12 Nights of Whiskey presented by Greene Valley Wine Spirits, 344 Commons Drive in Bolingbrook, Illinois. I am HBIC, head bub in charge, along with Master Taster Filoni and special guest Dougie Freshness. We're starting off with, it's Christmas season, it's holiday season. So what better way to start off our 12 Nights of Whiskey than with a bottle that's on brand?
A festive offering.
A festive offering. This is the Lucky 7 Holiday Toast. But not only that, it's a Binny's store pick. Binny's are Chicagoland area, big box.
Big old box.
But we were shopping around. We saw that this was available. And we've been big fan. You did a review of the Holiday Toast before.
I started off the 12 Days of Whiskey last year with the Holiday Toast. Not a store pick, though.
Okay, hold on a second. Now we have to cherry pick something here. You said 12 days of whiskey. I said 12 nights of whiskey. Are we doing, is it day or night?
I mean, I guess where you're watching the video.
Okay. Your time frame is subjective to when you're watching the video. So yeah, this is a single barrel store pick from Binny's, and we love the Lucky 7 Holiday Toast. Probably one of our favorite ones. So let's talk about this bottle, right? It's 5 to 6 years.
Allegedly.
It's double oaked.
Not allegedly.
Fact.
And it's from Bardstown.
Allegedly. But yes, it is from Bardstown.
Yes. But this one chalks in 122.8 proof. That's a very toasty holiday toast, huh? See what I did there. All right. Let's get into this one, guys. I don't think there's any other notes that need to be said about this.
No, the only thing I could talk about Lucky 7 in general is that the owner of Lucky 7 has ties to the Chicagoland area. So shout out whoever you are. Hit us up. Whiskey at Comiskey tailgates every summer long, all summer long.
Is he? Do you know if he's born and raised, or
I don't even know if he's a he. It could be a she. I just know the owner has Chicago ties.
Okay.
Could be a dog for all we know.
You know, if a dog was making bourbon, that would be a very, very cool video. So
imagine the memes.
Oh my god. All right, so let's get to the nose on this. Go ahead, Doug.
I was just going to say, before we kick this off, I was actually surprised when you guys text me that I didn't even know that they did store picks.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I was absolutely shocked because I was like, usually you don't get like seasonal store picks. You usually you get your, all your ones that are like standard stuff. So I was actually really surprised, and I can't wait to try this.
All right, for me, I get a little ethanol on the nose.
122 might do that.
Yeah.
Too. It's a barrel. There's some like barrel char. Obviously, it's toasted Bardstown product. There's like a burnt marshmallow aspect to it. Not as much as other toasted offerings. Like a gram. You know what it is? There's like a dark chocolate. I've had this tasting note once before, but it smells like those Pepperidge Farms dark chocolate cookies.
Oh, the Milanos?
Milanos. Yeah. The dark Milanos. Give it a whiff.
Maybe like gingerbread or something like that?
Not gingerbread, just the dark chocolate Milano cookie.
Okay.
Yeah, so not a sweet chocolate.
No, dark chocolate and then bready.
And that, yeah.
Or a sexual chocolate.
Shout out Mark Henry.
Yeah. Somebody gonna get their wig split.
It smells good. It smells really good.
Yeah. I mean, really I'm trying to fight past at least on my pour.
You getting burnt?
Yeah. But I do get some of the oaky. I'm getting some of the oakiness, but I'm getting still a lot of the
122 at 5-6 years. I mean, it's gonna have a little bit of punch to it.
So it's stinging the nostrils for me a bit but hopefully you guys didn't get the same one. That's why we ration it out. We hopefully we're not all smelling the same thing. But all right, before we taste, we got to pay some bills. So be right back. Greene Valley Wine and Spirits in Bolingbrook is the best liquor store in the southwest suburbs. Come see their newly expanded and remodeled location for all your liquor needs. They have a great craft beer selection, an ever-expanding portfolio of tequilas and bourbon, and a new wine rack showcasing the best wines around. And while you're there, stop by their newly added tasting bar to try all the Bourbon Bum store picks before you buy. That's Greene Valley Wine and Spirits, 344 Commons Drive at the corner of Route 53 and I-55 in Bolingbrook. And tell them the bum sent you. All right. Thank you, Greene Valley. All right. Cheers, gents.
Cheers.
Salute. Merry Christmas.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so like
Ooh, that's
initial reaction. If I didn't talk about this bottle beforehand, you just poured me, I would have not known it's 122 proof.
so you got a lot of ethanol on the smell, but not a lot of burn on the taste.
No, this
It-
does not drink like a 122.
I agree. It's right around like the 100, at most 107, like a Weller 107.
Yeah.
Not weeded, but
This
like
this is punch. This is punching down. Like
Yeah.
this is wow. I would not know that's an. It's. I get the toast. I get the char. I get the oak. But like, it's and you get like the wintry woody flavors with it as well. But not the pepper, not the spice. Like it's all the good stuff.
no burn.
Without the negative of a high.
There's a
proof.
lot of barrel char. There's
Yeah.
a ton of
Yeah.
barrel char. There's a lot of the
That's why I said like I get a lot of the toast.
if you go there, it's all wood there.
Mhm.
There is a little bit of marshmallow, like a tiny bit of marshmallow. And then it's just like vanilla. No caramel, no like classic bourbon notes, just like vanilla. Maybe a little graham cracker and marshmallow, but mostly like the char of the wood, which I like.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, I'm getting a little nutmeg.
Ooh, that's a good tasting though. Let's
just,
see.
Yeah, just a little bit of nutmeg. I was actually going to say before, when we were doing the nose, before you talked about the Milano cookie, like I was getting the marshmallow and almost like a, because of the char, almost like when you actually use a real stick to roast a marshmallow.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? And you kind of get that like burningness of the stick.
Yeah.
Like that's, and it kind of translates. You could definitely tell it's been charred.
Burnt wood.
Yes.
So
Burnt wood.
second sip, I get what you're saying now. I get the tannin. I get the oaky.
Yeah.
My first sip, I didn't get that. Second sip, I got that. But yeah, it's
There's definitely I don't know. I don't get nutmeg specifically,
Yeah.
but there's baking spice to that.
and I don't get a lot of that myself. I'm tasting more of the oak and the char on
Yeah.
there, like that, and I'm getting a lot of the tannin. It's sweeter on the front. Maybe I'm getting a touch of cinnamon on there, but like, yeah, it's not. It's a very nice, easy sipper. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, for 122, no Kentucky hug,
No Kentucky hug.
no burn. Like I
I
get
got like
a little
the nose,
bit,
but that's it.
a little bit of like the pepper cheek and what's the punching bag? Like a little bit of like that aspect to it, but no real like harshness or burn.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit on the tonsils, nothing too crazy.
Now you're getting
But-
sick, brother.
Maybe. It's that season.
I gotta step away. Like Christmas coming up, man. I can't be getting sick before that. Okay, so let's do grades on this one because I would be interested to taste this one next to the regular holiday toast.
We can do that. I've got the one at home.
Yeah.
We can do. Before we get to the grade, because I am going to judge this a little bit on a curve. Price.
Oh yeah.
So the price on this was $70 MSRP.
Okay.
Not the worst, not the best. Somewhere in between.
Yeah, so I think because it's a store pick, I think I would be willing to pay $70.
I think that's a fair price.
Yeah.
That's a fair price point.
yeah for a 122 store pick,
Yeah.
especially that gives you this robust flavor of the double oak in there. I think it's worth $70. I don't think if this was like $100 or more, I'd be like, all right, let's chill out here on that. But
Yeah.
I think it's adequately priced.
All right. Grade.
Grade, I'm gonna go with a B+ on my grade.
I'm gonna go B minus.
Yep.
B minus. Only I'd be kind of more of a buyer at 60, 65. And I understand, like you got to make your money and everything like that too. And obviously the extra process that it went through, everything comes into the cost effect. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
I'm gonna split the uprights. B.
Okay.
So B+, B-. I'm a solid B. Yeah, I think for what it is, this is a bottle I would like to probably bring to a Christmas dinner
yeah.
or like a friend.
Friendsmas.
I was about to say
Friends-
Friendsgiving, but yeah,
yeah, it's a
Friendsmas.
Friendsmas.
Yes,
Yeah.
a white elephant or something like that.
Yeah.
Definitely a conversation piece. That's for sure.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's perfect for the holiday season. It's holiday toast. It's festive. It's on brand. It does what it needs to do. And the bottle looks sexy too.
It's a pretty
It does.
bottle.
It does.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like Old Vegas,
Oh yeah.
Fremont Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Fremont Street.
Shout out Fremont Street.
Yeah.
All right. That is night one, day one of our 12 nights, 12 days of whiskey, whatever we're going to call it. I don't know. We got to figure out a branding scenario.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out going forward. But that was day one, presented by Greene Valley Wine and Spirits, 344 Commons Drive in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Make sure you stop in there, grab a great one of our Bourbon Bump store picks. They make great Christmas gifts, so make sure you stop in there. Pick up a couple Two Tree bottles. We got 4 of them that are great. 2 Knob Creeks, a NULU toasted wheated, and a Maker's Mark pick that is probably one of the best dessert bourbons you'll ever have. So thanks to our sponsor. Thanks to everyone who watched it. We'll be back for night 2 very soon, tomorrow. Until then, cheers, everyone.
Merry Christmas.